Good afternoon. I am Starman. It is March 16th, 2026. Today I wanted to talk about, well, first off, I would like to say my oldest baby critiqued some of my videos that she watched, and I think I barely got an average score. Anyways, I'm going to try to be better, come with more energy. I've just been lacking it right now, so here I am, and today I wanted to talk to you about uh, the energies around you at all times. And so, what I do, and I say this to my friends all the time, I don't listen to people talk to me. That's not how I get what's going on. When I walk into a room, all I do is feel the energies that are swirling around, good, bad, whatever. And they're all different. You know, the energies from crazy psychotic person is different than just a mad person, uh, and different from a happy person to a person who's feeling sorry for themselves, and so on. All of these energies feel completely different. Uh, and so I would like to talk to you today about this because going through life, you'll be better off if you stop listening or dealing with people through words. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to talk to people. What it means is when you walk into spaces, wherever you walk into, the first thing I do personally is I feel the energies of everybody and all feel the weird ones, the happy ones, and all the in betweens. And I have to tell you, when I go into places and feel these weird energies, I put a light bubble around me and I encode that light with "stay the fuck away from me." And I mean that, and it works. They will, that light bubble I'll put around myself to deal with energies I don't like, will repel these people. And you should practice that because inherently, listening to people talk, they most of the time don't tell the truth over the tiniest, smallest of things that I'm just like, why would you even lie about this? It's not even a big deal, but people do all the time. Uh, and once you feel the energies, you don't have to deal with these words from people. When people talk to me, it computes in my third eye, in my solar plex chakra. I feel this. I don't need to hear their words. Their words don't come out the same as what their subconscious mind is telling me. When I'm listening to that, it computes up here and in here and tells me the truth no matter what about what's being done with people. Their words mean little to nothing to me unless they're just telling me, a story, which I'm happy to listen to. But as far as outside anything of that, man, it's just energies. So I can feel people, feel who's telling me the truth, feel who's inherently a good person, and who's not, who's carrying loads, who is feeling sorry for themselves, because I figure out who I'm going to hang out with and who I'm not going to hang out by just their energy. And so I would like to say to you guys today, that is how you should go through life, is feeling energies, because people's words don't match what's coming out of their subconscious mind, what it's telling me, and it never really has matched up. Very few people or souls on this earth does it. And people find it very weird, and I can feel it, and I can tell you about people just by walking by them, sitting with them, and a lot of times I don't want to know. So I do that bubble thing, and it really works. And so the more you can practice that when you go into places or you're in situations, just allow yourself and tell yourself, what am I feeling here? And who am I feeling these energies from? Where is this coming from? Ooh, I like that energy. I'm not going to have an issue being around that person. Or, holy shit, this person is just a victim in life, and all they're going to do is tell me these pity stories about themselves, and I don't want to be around it. Those are psychic vampires. They steal your energy by talking to you and siphoning out your energy through their stories, trying to feed themselves, because life is just unfair to them, and they can't find a way to make it fair. They just can't get there. And so the more that you deal with just energy, you're going to be able to stay away or separate yourself from these people, or know where you're at in situations around them, so you're not surprised of what they're going to come up with. And just out of nowhere, you're going to go, well, I knew that was coming because I could feel their energy. And so try to allow yourself just to walk into places, and that's the first thing you do when you walk in. Okay, my solar plex chakra, my third eye. Let's go in. Let's feel our way through this room, this situation, this party, the mall, whatever it is, dinner at a restaurant. I'll pick up on things where I'm sitting at a restaurant. I just don't feel good. The table next to me, there is something wrong with the mind over there at that table. And I'll pick up on who it is, but all I'll be able to do is just pay attention to it because it's freaking me out and it's unpredictable. And I don't like to be in unpredictable situations while I'm sitting down and having my dinner. I'm just trying to give you scenarios. So do that. Allow yourself to feel it at first through, because if your third eye is not open, you're not going to know how to register these feelings, but you definitely will through your solar plex chakra. This is where your intuition sits, receives, and gives you the information that you inherently have as the gift of life. So do all you can to do that, and you will know where you stand with people. Your bullshit meter will become better. That's a good person and I like being around them meter, that will start working better too. You'll be able to separate these energies and identify them, and then know what you want to do with those energies as you move forward. And it is a technique that will stay with you the rest of your life, and it'll be your best guiding light for yourself while navigating through the world here on this earth. It is priceless to be able to know people's feelings. It's something I've been able to do all my life, and at times, gosh, I wish I didn't have it with some of the energies that are walking around on this earth. But it is a gift, and once you get good at it, and you know what to do, how to use it, and use the boundaries with the energies that you're feeling. Boom, like I said, put the bubble up. This person or that group is not allowed to come to me. And that light will work. That bubble will work. It just does. You get to encode it on how you want. The same goes with a pack of good people. Boy, I feel really good around them. I want their energies to be able to meld with mine while I'm with them for the evening. And just that okay with the energies mixing with yours will give you great pleasure throughout the evening of dealing with these people, having a good time with these people. You will feel at home. You will feel secure. Everything will be pleasant. But you got to have it both ways. You got to know both sides of the spectrum, and you got to know the ones that are at the far end on the negative side. You have to figure those out so that you know what you're dealing with. When people walk by me at night, I can feel them long before they get into my field, and I know what I want to do. Sometimes I'll just step out in the road and walk across the street before they get within 20 yards of me. I don't want to feel it. There's no reason for me to feel it, because then when I get home, and you need to do this too, I have to alchemize these energies and clear them out of my energy field, out of my body. I send it back to them, and I call my energy back from everywhere I go, no matter what I'm doing, good or bad. I give them their energy back when I get home, and I call mine back in. And those are boundaries that you got to have, and boundaries you set for walking around on this earth about what you do and do not want. You need to set those boundaries. If I'm going to feel this energy, they can't get close to me. Boundaries. If I feel those great energies, I'm allowing those energies to gel with my energy field to have a good time, because I know they are pleasant people. You got to know this, and you got to keep your aura fit. When you've heard me talk about working with the big guys, big thing of working with the big guys is I have to stay auric fit. I have to constantly clear my aura out all day long to work with these beings. They can't have me all muddied up with everybody else's energies. I have to keep auric fit. And that's just a great way to say it. It's like spiritual working out, clearing out your aura of all this negative or even good energies that don't belong to linger in your field. Send them back. And what I do is I fill myself up with the light, comes down, and then I just give a big tummy, and that pops everybody's energy out and sends it back to them. And then I see myself instantly as a magnet and call my energy back, and all my energy just go boom, right back to me. And that's what you need to do. Those are the boundaries you got to have, and you should be doing this if you can, at least 2 or 3 times a day. I do it after every situation. If I get out during the day 10 times I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do it before I go to bed. Then I do it as soon as I get up in the morning. Staying auric fit cleans out people's energy of your field, keeps your energy in your field, and allows you not to have emotions or bad attitudes or anything else from the energies of other people living on your auric field in your operating systems. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. Trying to be a little more upbeat here after that critique I had. Boy, as soon as Shay said we got to do something better, my guides came in and said, "Boy, you got to pick up the attitude here." And so I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to give it the best go." I've just been really down on energies, not down as bad. Just I'm going through transitions, and so I'm dealing with a lot of other things spiritually at the same time, trying to get this message out. I love you guys. I am Starman. Peace until the next time.